Hey, what's up? So, I know we want things as quick as possible. Fastest way to get rich. What's the fastest way to get rich? What's the fastest way to gain muscle in 3 months? What's the fastest way to gain our semen retention, no fat benefits? How do we become the best version of ourselves as quick as possible? It's not easy. It's not an overnight thing. There's a saying that goes around that says, if it happened fast, it's probably not authentic, you know. As in, the success might not even be fruitful. It might not last. It might not be, sustainable. You are just a one-hit wonder. And look, that doesn't disregard people who actually are putting in the work, people who actually do deserve. Because there are people who aren't one-hit wonders, who actually achieved things that usually would take longer than usual in a short amount of time. And they've sustained it, they've grown off of it. Your favorite YouTubers, for example, your favorite artists. It's possible. Most of the time we don't even see the work that happens behind the scenes. We need to stop looking for an easy way to do things and actually sit and actually do the work. We need to embrace the long process, delay gratification. I hated that word too. Imagine telling a younger version of yourself, or imagine me telling a younger version of myself that it would usually take longer to achieve the things you want. I hated that. I hated that. I hated the idea of, dude, I wanna get big now. I wanna get jacked like by next week. There's ways to get jacked. There is ways to get money. There is easier ways, but it's never usually the best roads to go down. If you wanna get big fast, take some steroids. I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying there is easier ways. You can take steroids. You can, rob a bank if you want to get rich by tomorrow. Play the lottery or some shit like that. There is easier ways to do things, but in order to be, when taking the easier way, the rewards are never really that great. There's usually something tied behind it. Maybe you're not even the person who is worthy of those things. And these things take you out quicker. Most of the time we do these things because we want validation from people. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to get big so I can look good for the women at my college. When I started my fitness journey in 2017, I wanted to look good because I knew that, oh yeah, I'm gonna attract every girl. I'm gonna be better than my friends. I wanted to be an artist at some point in my life so I can perform it like Jaden Smith or some shit like that, at the time, But there's beauty in the wait. There's beauty in the delayed gratification. Trust me, success just feels so much better when you see it step by step growing. The downtimes, the failures, the lessons that you learn along the way. All these things are possible. All these things are needed in order for you to become that what you want, or even to get what you want. I don't know if I still have my old progress pictures, but I'll post them on the screen now. There were times where I felt like, dude, this is not working out. I'm still skinny. I ended up signing up for a gym. I signed up and I became pretty different. I gained some size, I gained some muscle, right? But it took effort. What that dream needs from me is just consistency and the intent to go along with this, no matter what happens, no matter the downtimes, no matter the failures, no matter the roadblocks that come along the way. You have to push through all of those. Right now, especially these past couple of years with like the rise of gym talk, or the entrepreneurial Iman Gachi, you get rich quick bullshit, Everybody's just on that trip of like, we needed to grow fast. We needed to get money quickly. I fell into that, for real. I fell into the gym talks to the point where I did suggest maybe I should take steroids myself, but to me, it didn't sit right with me. That's not the type of person I see myself in the future. The type of person I am in the future, or my best version of myself, doesn't take the easy way out. As much as it's so enticing, I don't take the easy way out. I grind, I hustle. I've been lazy all my life. So why should I take the easy way out when I can just wait it out? When I can watch myself grow. Because at the same time, you're not just doing the thing to get the result that you want. You're becoming the person who deserves the thing that he wants. How can you become a big, jacked person? Or how can you become the best version of yourself? Or how can you get that fancy car or have $1 million in your account when you still harbor old habits, when you're still that old version of yourself? You wouldn't know what to do with all of that success. You wouldn't know what to do with all of that. Why do you think, with relation to music, one-hit wonders don't even make it longer than they should? They make one hit, boom, and they fall off. They didn't expect it to blow up like that. But afterwards, the next couple of songs don't hit the same, and they just lose momentum and they just go down. Maybe they were that person all along, but still there was still some, I feel personally there was still some habits or behaviors that they were harboring before that just didn't align with the person that they needed to be. Trust me. Grinding, working, and sometimes taking the long way is way more beneficial than taking the shortcut, taking the easy way out. It might not look good on paper, but trust me, it's worth the wait. It's a short little video I had in mind. It really resonated with me because I was that guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I too was very desperate, keyword desperate, for attention, desperate for validation, desperate just to show off that I did it, you know. Not actually doing that specific thing because I was passionate about it. You have to love what you do. Don't just do it because it's the new trend online. And that's what I did. I used to pick up on trends and just do things. And when I did things, I sometimes took roads I didn't want to be on, and it fizzled out. Or every time I tried to take the short way out, life would make an example out of me, you know. I don't know if anyone has ever experienced that, but you ever see like people who go the easy way and you join them, and when you join them, it's 8 times harder than the person who's actually doing it. Sometimes life is like that, bro. Like, sometimes life will make an example out of you and be like, no, if you want to start scamming people, that's just not going to work for you, bro. You're going to get caught. You're going to get arrested. That's not for you. That's not your destiny. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be doing something else, something that's more valuable to you, something that's aligned with your future, something that's aligned with your character. Why the hell do you want to scam people? Why the hell do you want to take the easy way out or take steroids? Huh? Not saying I scam, but I'm just making an example that if you take the easy way out, sometimes life will make an example out of you. If you decide you want to do all of that, maybe you might even end up in jail. Maybe you might even end up dead. It's not worth it, bro. Whatever it might be, whether it's money, whether it's getting jacked or whatever. And I'm speaking to the men specifically because I know most of us, we go through that because we want that validation, especially for the men that were on the other side of the spectrum, the losers, the anxious kids, you know, the quiet kids behind the class who want to glow up and grow and just become like those videos you see on TikTok where this guy was a scrawny ass guy and then boom, next clip he's some Greek god, an Adonis. You can get there, but life is trying to teach you something if you go the long way. You gain discipline, you're changing your morals, you're becoming a better person. You're becoming the person who deserves to have the body that you want. So I hope this video resonated with you, and I know half the people might not want to hear this, but it's so much more sweeter taking the long way. And trust me, I keep saying this in all my videos, that if you really want it bad enough, you can turn 2 years into 6 months. Trust me. You can turn 2 years into 6 months. If you're really desperate, in changing your life and doing it the right way, you can turn 2 years into 6 months. Maybe you just might need to outwork people who are in your area, people who are doing the same thing as you. Maybe you need to work out twice as harder, you know. Maybe you need to go to the gym 2 times a day. Depending on you, depending on what you can take. Maybe you need to record 2 videos. Maybe you need to make more beats in order to post them online. Depending on what you want to do. Maybe you need to work overtime so you can get more money. You need to put in more effort in the things that you want. How the hell are you going to get it? You can't just sit and wish for it to happen. You got to put in the work. Yes, believe that you deserve what you want, but you still need to put in the work. So, get to it. I know half of especially the young kids, don't want to hear that delayed gratification shit, but trust me, it's so much worth it to wait for what you want. It's so much worth it to grow step by step, to put the bricks layer by layer. Sometimes AI can't save our life, bro. Sometimes we need to actually learn those skills. Maybe you can learn a skill or 2. Maybe you can even create a new trend by mixing your human talent with computer or AI. The choice is yours though. But I know I've had bad experiences when I take the easy way out. Life always makes an example out of me, or the road becomes 8 times harder than it would have been if I actually waited it out and just did the work. Take care of yourself. Do the work. And I'll see you on the other side. You're almost there. Just do the work. Go hard. Work harder than everybody if you need to. But you can do it, trust me. I believe in you. Alright? I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for more. Peace.